Hi there. Welcome to Fargo South High School. My name is Vic Youngs, and I will be teaching a U.S. history class this year. What you're looking at is a syllabus for the class, Modern U.S. History. I've been teaching for about 31 years. I've spent time at Ben Franklin, Discovery Junior High, South Campus 2, and most recently Fargo South. I've taught a lot of different social studies classes, but the modern U.S. history class is my favorite subject to learn about and to teach. Uh, in addition to teaching at Fargo South, I serve as the boys tennis coach and the student council advisor. What I'm going to do now is just briefly give you an overview of what to expect in this class. As I said, this is modern U.S. history. It is a required class. In the first semester, we will cover content from the settling of the frontier in the mid-1800s to the 1930s and the Great Depression. Second semester, we will go from World War II to as close to the present as we can get. We do have a textbook that we use in class. All students will have an opportunity to check one out. It's called The American Vision. This is also available in an online version that I have a link to in Google Classroom. I'll show students how that works as well. But my suggestion is take the hard copy of the textbook, bring it home. You don't need to bring it with you every day to class, but it's good to have at home. Anyway, I do use Google Classroom as well, as many other teachers do here at Fargo South. Almost all of the assignments that we do in class will be located online. What do you need for class? Bring the computer every day. Students should bring their laptops every single day to class, and we will use them at least for part of almost every class period. They should also bring something to write with as well. They don't need a separate folder or a separate binder for U.S. history. They can certainly combine another class with U.S. history, not a problem. The grading scale that I use is the same one that's used in all of the high school classes in Fargo, 90, 80, 70, 60 for ABCD. About 70% of this grade is going to come from tests, projects, and other big assignments. About 30% of the grade will come from daily work, homework, and smaller assignments. I do my best to keep up with PowerSchool. I encourage you to check it frequently. In the case of large assignments, I will do my best to get them corrected in a timely manner. Please don't expect a big project to be graded overnight. It will take a little bit of time, but I'll do my best. I encourage students to make sure that they are citing sources when we are doing research assignments. Cheating is not okay, plagiarism is not okay, and we'll talk about that in class. Obviously, we want things to be turned in on time. If large projects are turned in late, there's a 10% deduction for each day, up to 5 days. And after that fifth day, it's still worth it to turn it in, but it is, it'll only be worth half of the original points. I understand that students are absent an awful lot for a variety of reasons. If it's an absence that you know about for an activity or a vacation, please communicate with me about when this is going to take place, and I'll do my best to get some materials ready. And as far as leaving the classroom, I'm very flexible. I understand sometimes students will need to leave the classroom for a variety of reasons. They just need to wait for an appropriate time to ask. I'm excited for this school year, and I hope your son or daughter does very, very well in this class. The best way to get a hold of me if you have questions is through email, and my email is Youngs, Y-O-U-N-G-S-V, as in Victor, at fargo.k12.nd.us. I will almost always get back to you within 24 hours of receiving the email. Most oftentimes it'll be a little bit sooner. Thank you, and let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to meeting you at parent-teacher conferences. Thanks.